Opportunities can be found all over the world. It is teeming with concepts that hold the potential to make the world we live in a different place. We are practically living at the epicenter of a revolution that is bringing together human ingenuity and technological innovation on a scale that has never been seen before. Here are 10 incredible inventions you didn't know about. Number 10. Edible water blobs. It is possible that edible water blobs, known as the UHO, will one day replace plastic water bottles as the primary means of transporting and storing water. The water bubbles come enclosed in an edible membrane that is created from a natural seaweed extract. This membrane begins to degrade after 4 to 6 weeks if it is not consumed. Wow! This innovation, which was conceived by a group of students from the Royal College of Art and Imperial College London and was developed at the Skipping Rocks lab, is one that we should support if we want the plastic to stop harming our environment. Number 9. Helium balloons that travel to space. Forget about traveling to space in small capsules. Don't you think it would be much more exciting to simply ride up into the atmosphere on a massive balloon? Even if you just touch the edge of the map, it would be enough to accomplish what we set out to do, wouldn't it? Enter 02 Infinity and Worldview Enterprises, 2 enterprising companies who have the goal of transporting passengers into the vicinity of space using pressurized capsules strung beneath helium balloons. And there is a lot of money to be made here as a result of the fact that balloons can fly higher in the stratosphere for longer, so providing an expanded number of experiences and views. While 02 Infinity will take you up in one of their balloons for a one-time fee of $124,000, Worldview will charge you $75,000 for a one-way journey. Number 8. Carpet alarm clocks. An alarm clock that, when activated, can be stepped on in order to silence the ringing. Okay, you won't actually be stomping the carpeted clock if you just stand firmly on it, but it will still work. This pressure-sensitive technology eradicates the need to push the snooze button each and every time your very monotonous and very regular alarm clock goes off, but at the expense of rendering you completely deaf. But the best part about this Winston Tam innovation is that it compels you to get out of bed, which is exactly what you should be doing in the morning in any case. After waking you up, the so-called ruggie will put you back to sleep if you give it 3 seconds of your attention. Be careful that your dog or cat does not start using the carpeting in the room as a new plaything. Number 7. Hyperloop. The Hyperloop is a concept that is very important to Elon Musk. It envisions a train-like vehicle that races through tubes with no friction at a speed of 965 kilometers per hour. This vehicle would be able to travel the distance from San Francisco to Los Angeles in just 35 minutes. The Hyperloop is an extremely ambitious concept, and there's a chance that it could end up redefining the speed at which people travel. In a design paper that was made public by Musk a year ago, the price tag for the Hyperloop was revealed to be an astounding $6 billion. While engineers and others in their profession discuss it, all we can do is hold out hope that it will become a reality sooner rather than later. Number 6. G-Fi, a device that offers unlimited Wi-Fi anywhere in the world. What would you give to get your hands on a device that you could use in over 100 countries around the world, and that provided unlimited internet, a 4G network, free roaming, 0 SIM cards, and accessibility in those nations? G-Fi is a wireless device that can provide you with unrestricted connectivity no matter where you are in the globe. Even more impressive is the fact that it supports simultaneous connection of up to 10 different electronic devices, such as computers, smartphones, tablets, cameras, and televisions. Turning on the device, entering the network ID and password, and then pressing done is all that is required of you. You have crossed over to a world where there are no barriers to the connectivity of any kind. Number 5. Invisibility cloaks. This is something that Harry Potter would absolutely support. In the not-too-distant future, it may be possible to fashion cloaks of invisibility out of a flexible material known as metaskin. It is possible to adjust the metaskin in such a way that it can conceal items from radars by the manipulation of electromagnetic waves. This technology, which was developed by a group of researchers at Iowa State University, will enable the creation of a radar invisibility cloak by capturing radio or microwave waves that are able to evade detection by a radar detector. Number 4. Wireless electricity. What was once merely a thought experiment, in which a light bulb was turned on in the middle of the room without any wiring connecting it to the rest of the room, is now being made into a reality. It may seem implausible, but Watricity is working on a technology known as wireless resonance that will allow power to be transferred without the use of wires. Any electronic gadget that is brought close to a magnetic field in the atmosphere can have electricity induced into it without the need for cords or wires. Allow me to introduce you to transferable current. Number 3. AvoBot. The self-balancing, autonomous goods and package transporter, known as AvoBot, have the potential to free personnel in the shipping and delivery industries from the burden of lifting heavy loads. The Logistic Research Center at Fraunhofer Institute for Material Flow and Logistics is responsible for the development of an autonomous mobile robotic system, which is distinguished by its high degree of agility and flexibility. EvoBot is able to extend its 2 arms to lock in objects to carry, flex its 4 legs on the floor to act as a platform to lay objects on, or bend in a V-shape to secure a box between its legs and glide it to its destination. These are just some of the capabilities that EvoBot possesses. The researchers at Fraunhofer IML absolutely need to work on making EvoBot more versatile. If humans are going to rely on robots to share their burden, then the system has to take into account what workers are capable of doing manually. It would appear that the EvoBot is capable of playing the role of a sidekick to the cargo employees, assisting them in the effortless transportation of heavy things. The researchers are still investigating the limitations of EvoBot, whose potential system can be infused and distributed throughout a variety of industries. One of the things they are looking into is how much weight it is capable of carrying. Number 2. Samson Sky Switchblade. The Switchblade is a 3-wheeled vehicle that is legal to drive on public streets and can be driven from your garage to a nearby municipal airport. As soon as it reaches its destination, the wings begin to spread and the tail begins to grow in less than 3 minutes. After that, you board your registered aircraft and proceed to fly there at speeds of up to 200 miles per hour while maintaining an altitude of 13,000 feet. The Samson Sky Switchblade is an example of a personal aerial vehicle, sometimes known as a flying automobile or just a car that can take off and land vertically. It is a personal aircraft that is capable of vertical takeoff and landing and was built for transportation purposes. The Switchblade is outfitted with a number of electric motors, which enables it to take off and land vertically like a helicopter, and then switch to aircraft mode for more efficient horizontal flying. This is accomplished by the use of a vertical takeoff and landing system. The Switchblade is intended to provide a solution for short-distance transportation that is both more convenient and more cost-effective than existing options. It will do this by combining the speed and range of a light airplane with the convenience of a helicopter. Number 1. The use of microchips and augmentation of humans. The worlds of biology and technology are coming closer together thanks to small circuits. There are already a few thousand people living in Germany who had a microchip implanted under their skin. This is done for a variety of reasons, including to make day-to-day life more convenient. For example, information pertaining to one's health or personal life could be saved on such implants. The players of the role-playing game Cyberpunk 2077 are transported into a world in which the development of technology in the fields of medicine and robotics has resulted in people routinely enhancing themselves to become superhuman. The employment of bionic limbs is nothing new with us today, despite the fact that our lives are still very far off from anything resembling normalcy. In addition, researchers are investigating the possibility of augmenting the human back or eyes in the not-too-distant future. eSight is a good illustration of this concept because it enables previously blind individuals to regain their sight. The military is currently experimenting with the usage of robotic exoskeletons to provide service members with enhanced strength and capabilities that will make their tasks easier. It's possible that in the future, skills like these will make it easier for impaired people to move around. What you think of our video? Let me know in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video and want to hear from me again, be sure to hit that subscribe button before you go. Thanks for watching.